All right, Azleen, we'll let you go at that. So some pressure may continue, especially in case of the Brent crude prices, is the view coming in from Argus Media. Remember, India has always been a strong market for precious metals, and the market for colored gems is only growing. While diamonds have always taken the spotlight, other gems like emeralds and rubies are finding new takers here. Let's get in then. Harebottle, CEO Gems Field, with his take on the colored gems market. The gem fired 75% emeralds in the world and plans to formally market and promote these stones. And hi, welcome to the show. Where does India feature in the demand when it comes to these other precious stones now?
Good evening, first of all, and thank you for having us with your show this evening. Where does India feature in terms of demand? India is becoming increasingly important for colored gems. India has always been important. You can look around India, there's a natural love for color, there's a natural passion. India is colorful in terms of their housing, their clothing, everything they do. But in terms of colored gems, demand is growing. For the last 4 years, we've seen a 50% increase year on year in demand for colored gems, and we believe this is going to continue to increase at a rate of 20 to 25% year on year for the next 10 years. Excellent market, excellent place to do business. Love being here.
Yeah, and also, what's the market size in India at this point in time, and what kind of a growth are you expecting?
The market size in India, if you look at the Indian jewelry market, gem and jewelry market, it's about $30 billion and growing. In terms of colored gems, it's about 6%, with diamonds sitting at, I think at the moment, diamonds is about 15%. But remember, that's all colored gems, emeralds, rubies, sapphires, etc. We certainly think diamond share is fantastic, but we'd like each and every one of our colored gems to grow, and current indications are that they are growing. So very exciting times.
Yeah, and if somebody in India would want to put money into these colored gems, as you pointed out, emeralds or rubies or sapphires, what's the price comparison with the other precious metals, and what's the kind of resale value that you can get here?
Growing, increasing all the time. At the moment, colored gems still represent very good value. Your average consumer can go out and get a much bigger bang for his buck when it comes to color to many other luxury goods. But certainly, as I said, we've seen an increase in demand, and because they're coming off a low base, and because the world's demand is growing, and these are very rare resources, they're getting harder and harder to find with a growing population, prices are escalating. The prices we've achieved at Gemfields has escalated tenfold over the last 4.5 years, and there's no indication that's going to abate. So very good value, very good prices, but increasing. No better time than now to add color to your collection of gems.
All right, and we'll let you go at that. So that's the gem field view really coming in. While the precious metals are not doing so good, the precious gems have gained tenfold in last 4 years. That's a number to reckon, really. But then again, let's speak to Adrian Foster at Rabobank, who states that commodity prices could take a hit if the global growth slows. He also believes that the 55 is the new 45 for the Indian rupee now.
I think if worst case scenario...